Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're last episode discussing various topics within the city, including the homecoming rite. We took on our next quest, a key to a new home, learning about the city's homecoming that had been cancelled this year before attempting to make it a reality, gathering items and people required as we celebrated this coming of age. With a key to a home within the city given to us as well as a gift, we now continue questing.
I see some relations have changed.
We've got a key, and we've got 5-star here. Seems to be the final one of all our quest lines. Or at least the one that caps it all off. Now that I've hit age 20, maybe finally I can expect to get some actually important duties assigned to me. Seems like you have a whole lot on your plate already, though. Not really. I was never really treated as a full adult. Not yet. I can't just stagnate as a regular grunt in the lost numbers my whole life. I need to catch up with Kryto pronto.
I see some relations have changed.
How you doing, Romero? As soon as I'm officially a man, I hope to speak with Garrett once again. Perhaps he'll change his mind and grant my wish to marry Julieta now at last. She has a living family, yet I know. I pray they do not break the bond with her. I mean, that bond was already broken, but doesn't mean it can't be reborn. I hear you went out of your way for the sake of the homecoming. Thanks to you, we had a wonderful ceremony this year. I feel more than a little ashamed that I wrote off this year's events as impossible so soon. Perhaps age is making me soft. Surely living a long time is good, isn't it? I don't get why you're beating yourself up. Well, wisdom comes with age, certainly, but your field of view gets narrower, so the future can be harder to see. That's why I want the youth to step out into the future, carrying their own hope. It's a step I'm no longer able to take. Well then, let's head over to Rebelli Plaza for another quest that's waiting for us. It's nice to max out some rep in some places, you know? Oh, I appreciate that. Obviously, that quest was not unlocked until I did the Ascension quest for Monica, for the longing gaze that was given to her. Never know what's lying locked behind something else, do you? I've decided I'm going to stick with Pergas and the Lost Numbers. I've achieved what I wanted to do now, but I think personality-wise I'm at my happiest when I'm on the battlefield. Yeah, nothing beats getting out there and keeping yourself on your toes for me. Well, good for you. Glad you found something that works for you. I'm really very thankful to you all. It wasn't easy for me looking on from the sidelines in my child's body while you did all the work. Besides, it's much more entertaining being able to fight on even footing with Kamarami now. Evel and I are prepared, fully prepared to ascend to the final battle. Travis seems perturbed, but he understands that we decide how to use our own lives. I want to offer something back to you and the city, you who have given me place in the world.
I see some relations have changed.
So what quest is here? Hey, if isn't our favorite... Yeah! Run! What? What are you running off for? I assume there's something they don't want us to know about. Okay, this does look a bit shifty, so are they up to something nefarious? What are you asking me for? How should I know? He's right. We should ask Shiner and the others directly. We'd better get after them then. No one outruns Lightning Lance. Ah, don't go running off like an idiot. It's not a competition. Let's go nice and easy. That's sounding old. The kid's aspiration has begun. Where do I go about finding them? Oh no, I can't tell where they're hidden. Ah, damn. If only I had some way to tell where they were. You okay, game? That wasn't like a video issue. That was entirely game side.
It's good to keep a record.
What? Not seen that happen in a game much before. Especially when it hasn't crashed. That wasn't like a video rendering error or anything. That was just a game. I'm not going to say anything and you can't make me. Trying to head us off at the pass, eh? We aren't interested in chasing you. We just want information. I just want to make sure nothing dangerous is going on. It's not dangerous, but I can't say anything more than that. I'm not going to break a promise to my friends. Friends, eh? Sounds like you're doing pretty well for your friends. Thanks though, for you know. That's all you're getting out of me, okay? Bye! What is happening? We're not going to get anywhere by standing here and wondering. Let's ask the others. Well, it's the first time we've ever had that happen. That's scarier, I feel, than a straight-up crash, weirdly. Later in the game we get, the more of these things keep happening. It's interesting, that. Oh, crud, you found me. Out with it. Why'd you run away? Sorry, I can't say why. I promised. Who did you promise? Secret. Okay, I have to go now. Bye. Okay. We should try finding the others and see if they have more to say. No information was obtained this day. None for me. None for you. But the scary bit. That's like where jump scares would be added in some games, right? China! Oh, it's you! Sorry for surprising you. We're just a little bit worried about how you shouted run when we saw you in the plaza. We aren't angry. Could you tell us what's going on? Sorry, I can't right now. But I definitely will later. Just wait a little bit longer. Bye! Off goes another kiddo. Let's grab San. I thought Campbell was going to get me on the duper. Tell me about weird alien sightings, maybe. Give it up, San. You've been found. That was so much fun. You're stuck, lads. Is this fun for you? Is it not fun for you? That's beside the point. Fact is, you lot running away like that makes it look like you're doing something dodgy. How about you just spill the beans and get this over with? Oh, I know. Come to Rebelli Plaza and you'll find out. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. See ya. We were just forced to play hide and seek, I'm pretty sure. Without consent. I guess, to be honest, we did consent. We sought. We could have just left them. And then they'd be like, what? They didn't even come after us. Mind games. A lot of our fighters never make it to their homecoming either, but when I think of people out there living for just 10 years with no complaints, it just doesn't seem fair, you know? Indeed, Kryto. So what's up with these kids? Okay, so there's nobody here. Promising. Now! We want to thank you for everything. This is from us. The shackle ring. Oh, it's so cute. Neat, but what's the occasion? We wanted to surprise you, so we made it in secret. It was Neon's idea. I found one of my granddad's old accessories while I was sweeping. It was like a charm he wore when he was a soldier. And then I thought, hey, we could make one of those. What? It's handmade too? I didn't think we'd really do it. But Azalea's the one who looked up how to make it. Yeah, well, you guys said you wanted to thank everyone, so that's Azalea all over. She had tons of fun doing it. She was singing Mr. Boomer's song constantly. So what? I like it. Anyway, take the ring into battle with you, yeah? Can't go out and fight ourselves because we're kids. But we really wanted to help you out somehow. You're Ouroboros after all. We wanted to know you'd come home even if it was really, really, really hard battle. And you really don't mind giving us something so lovely. That's what we made it for. So you'd always be around. Now you can always remember there are people waiting for you. I promise we will. Sorry we made you worry, though. I like the part where we got chased. It wasn't meant to be fun. Let's do it again. Yay, let's have fun. Looks like our short but sweet quest with the kids is complete. The kids were making an accessory as a present to give the Ouroboros. Repay them by defeating Mobius.
I see some relations have changed.
No problem. It's that easy. Sure, kids.
I see some relations have changed.
It's a big payment. Zelia's made some new friends, it seems. When she comes back to the house, she always tells me about her day. Being in a home, a real home with a family every day is a joy. If I'm going to hold on to what I've got here, I'm really going to have to work hard at being a parent. Your daughter is very happy that you are home.
I see some relations have changed.
Right then, let's go to the Pentilus region. Assuming there is no more quests within the city interior, of course. I'll assume not. Let's go for where I've seen that there is stuff versus where I haven't seen anything. Expecting more to come. So, the Pentilus region indeed. We shall go to Colony Lambda. And our mental origin thing isn't in this place. Where is that? I'll have to look it up in a second. I mean, surely I still have the quest for the 5th metal origin piece. Don't know why I put it that way around either. No clue. Doesn't look like we're seeing much in the way of battle yet. But our quests, the amount continues to dwindle. More information be everywhere. I support what Koji did. Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of talk about that. Seems like times are changing here in our colony as well. If you have the colony's interests at heart, then surely you have to understand that Koji's got the right idea here. Situation in Colony Lambda. More. I'm wanting to get my hands on one last fortune clover, but I'm not sure if I can get one using my Collectopedia card. Just go for it, I'd say. Either way, you'll need to have luck and fate on your side. Evolving usage of our Collectopedia cards. All I do is fight, so it's probably good for me to be subject to a few rules and regulations. Well, sure, but me and the guys at logistics are getting fed up with how bloated the peacetime bureaucracy is. Well, she's really annoyed. Look how animated she is. We're working with our colonies and we got more on our plate, but we've still got all this red tape. Throughput's important. Hey, do you lot know Selim from Colony Tau? Yeah, of course. Why you ask? Sounds like he found some resources with that probe we lent him. And that's pretty good news. I think we can expect a great relationship with Colony Tau in the near future.
I see some relations have changed.
Guess it probably helps that you are of the same side. It smooths over some of the cracks a little bit. I said they got a different culture than yours.
This place where humans go for refueling?
You're not allowed fuel.
We could do with some food.
No, we couldn't. We're not even fighting anything. Acquired hero Izzard.
I think we need to discuss this.
Lambda's the most hard-working bunch I've ever seen. Exceptionally talented too. It's no wonder they held on to their rank for so long. Which means that ending up in a situation like the one we just had is entirely on my head. You say that, but you can't please them all. Some people think it's all hunky-dory, some don't. There's no right answer. That's a very earnest observation, Uni. I'm a very earnest observer, don't you know? Colony Lambda was weak before we established the chain of command. Right, the system was revised, the current structure took shape, and Lambda became a strong colony. Strict discipline allowed us to broaden our strategies and strengthen our units. But now those rules are strangling the colony. That doesn't change the fact that these formalities are what made Lambda strong in the first place. And that's why they can't just tear down the system that got them here, even when they know it's inefficient. It's why Koji took the actions he did, to challenge the system. I'm sure Koji was thinking of Colony Lambda in his own way. Yeah, he had to be. I'm sure he only wanted what was best for the colony. Indeed. As it happens, we've set up a place in the commander's office to discuss our next options with the captains. Would you care to join us? We'd like as many ideas as we can on the table. Okay, let's have a shifty. Shifty. Past and present has now begun. We'll leave discussions for now.
Break time's over.
Yes, and I have to put Izzard into the party to continue the quest after all. I see you.
At your service.
Just hard getting to you. No more people with stars saying new dialogue
Looks like it's
options
gonna
are here. Well, that was Manana for a second. Commander, you made it. Oh, and you guys. They're with me. Don't pay them any attention. Let's just get this sorted. Yeah, don't pay the Ouroboros any attention. Okay then, let's start with the manufacturing unit. Not changed a bit, have they? I feel they're on the right track, but they can't quite shake the old ways just yet. Lambda's a pretty great colony. They won't lose sight of what they need to do. Excuse me, Commander, there's something... Tonya, please, we're in the middle of an inquiry here. Let us speak. We found evidence of trespassers in the colony. Are you sure? That'll be ridiculous after we'd just been attacked by Agnes. I'm afraid I didn't wait for approval. I put together a unit to tell them and sent them out at once. Asking forgiveness instead of permission. How unlike you, Tonya. Did the right thing in not waiting to act. Use your best judgment in this matter. Sir. Alright, Captain Roche. Sergeant Tonya, come with me. Will do. Come along, Tonya. Seems we'll have to put our talk on the back burner for now. Nothing to be done about that. This trespassing matter is more urgent. It is, rather. No idea where they've come from. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help us look into it? There's no question of that. Of course we will. Reach out to the engineers and survey branch. See if they can pass us any info. Roger that. We'll take care of it.
We can talk more near the entrance to Mac the Wildwood.
It's funny, isn't it? Why is it always Mac for Wildwood now? You know what I mean? Level 60. I guess that's just where the higher level zone is, you know? He wants to throw us at it massively. Wandering around, wondering if we're going to get smacked by someone. Ouroboros and Commander, you're here too. Don't mind me, please continue. Yes, sir. I just received a report confirming the traces of trespass. We're combing the area now. Seems our unwanted guests are heading in the direction of the forest. I can't imagine they'll slink away without trying something. Footprints. We'll follow them. Okay, we'll merge with the detached force then. We're counting on you.
These footprints. This may be the work of a professional.
Or Turkins. There's a lot.
Headed in that direction.
There's a lot of Phoebe Turkins around this place. Oh, actually, this is going towards Colony Tau. Interestingly. Tau, Tau, Tau. I'm being attacked.
Got a rare doodah right here.
It's a right doodah there.
It's a right dude. I stuck.
Right rare doodah there.
Look, I'm trying to tell footprints. You're making me miss them. You're a right rare doodah right there. I'm under attack. This let's play is now unprofessional. She's a right rare doodah, she is.
An intruder. I don't like this one bit.
I mean, is it count as an intruder anymore when it's heading away?
I suppose we should be thankful that no one was attacked.
What is the past tense of intruder? So I guess it's still intruder, but I feel like there should be another word, right? There was an intrusion, but you could an intrusioner. The footsteps just end. What does it mean? Hey, you lot, can you tell me your position right now? We were following a set of footprints we thought might belong to the trespassers. If anything, they fled to Low Mac for Wildwood. How'd you know that? I took the autolev out and had a gander for the engineers. You got approval for an autolev? Oh, the Order is our pet project. We don't need permission to use it. Don't tell the commander, though. You know he's right here, don't you? Anyway, if you're after the trespassers, try the low wildwood. Good hunting. Oh, right. Message from Tolgrim before I forget. Analysis of the trespassers' behavior indicates they're probably up to something. So be on your guard if it comes down to a fight, okay? You're really just going to let her use that thing whenever she wants. Nothing to worry about. I told her she doesn't need my permission. We can talk later. We have to get to the low wildwood. Oh, yeah, right. The
Let's
one
hurry to the lower
who
levels.
once intruded. Sounds too long, does it? Oh, at least it's taking us to a place we haven't been yet. Oh, and also really near where we need to be. Handy. Very handy. I like that. I found the origin metal piece, guys. Totally my own doing. Not accidentally blundering upon it. I don't do blundering. Pretty much everything here is fair game for us to beat up at this point, isn't it? Just thought I'd map a little bit more. If you try to fight us, I will beat the crap out of you.
No problem now.
Oh, look at that high ether. But I will ignore you if you're good boys and girls. Progs. Or big, massive dragons.
Let's press on, sir.
Thank you. I got given tea.
We should be at our destination soon.
I don't like this. I wonder, is this our actual... This is where we're going, to that one? Faster named guys, some flying dudes, some bugs on the wall. There's a spider on my head. Actually kind of hurts with the pressure that's being put on it. Hello, intruders. Well, well, well. If isn't Colony Lambda and Izzard after all this time. I know you. Got so much to catch up on, you and I. It's these guys. I thought we wiped you out last we met in battle. Our colony may have been destroyed by Autolevs and all those fancy toys, but we survived. No, we couldn't die until we got our revenge on Colony Lambda. Wait, they can't be. They are. The best of Colony 13 come to finish their long vendetta with us. We tried starting a new life in a new colony, but it wasn't enough. It couldn't quench our hatred. You slaughtered our friends in Colony 13. Thought of avenging them against you. It's the only thing that's kept our flame clocks ticking. For the idiotic. The friends we've lost all because of your poisonous games. This is senseless. What point is there in letting your desire for revenge consume you? As if we care about that now. What we want now is to wipe Colony Lambda off the map. No point talking to a brick wall. Talk about our poison. We'll show you poison. Oh no! Uni just got stabbed by a flag. Hey, who do I choose to attack? Because Shadow Eye's a long time off, do you know what I mean? He's being beaten the ever-loving out of, so that's not good. Now we've AoE'd, which is a terrible idea when you think about it. Hopefully I get Shadow Eye pretty quick here. Once I've got Shadow Eye up, I can go to work. I'm kind of finding it somewhat amazing that I've not beat this one guy that I've been fighting for so long, you know what I mean? The art recharge really helps though. Look at those big AoE swipes damage-wise, though. It's pretty good. Something tells me I've got no chance to ever get unlimited sword up. Old enemies defeated. That's them gone. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel great. Still, we saw off the threat, thanks to your quick reflexes. All we did was fight. Everyone in Lambda did the real work. Well said. I'll thank them. Let's leave the cleanup to the team and get back to the commander's office.
Time to head back to the commander's office and debrief everyone.
The thing's right here. Okay, I'll go back to the commander's office. Quest priority. How dare you? My wife, in the meantime, is peeling hair off our cat, which sounds really bad, doesn't it? When you put it in those words. Stroking her, the hair's coming up, they're putting it on me, Kit. Peeling hair off a cat sounds absolutely horrible. So I guess this might be a wake-up call for them that they need to act in a different way, because they didn't really necessarily follow protocol. They acted on their own, and in the end, sorted the issue, right? Is that the conclusion we're coming to? I know we've been lurching from crisis to crisis lately, but I want to thank you for your teamwork. You all managed to pull your own weight, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Guess so. We didn't have much alternative. It was that or end up in even more dire straits. As Captain Roche said, there wasn't much else we could do. We had to act for the sake of the colony. I'm the one who forestalled the orders. If there's a punishment to be borne, I'll bear it. I'm not accusing any of you of anything. I'm proud of you all. Actually, for thinking on your feet. Call them nerds all you want, but they can walk the walk. And how I'd phrase it, but I'm with you. Sounds pretty spineless, but I think we gave up on thinking for ourselves. Maybe we just didn't want to be responsible, even for the important stuff. Koji's actions have really shaken things up. It's not a bad thing to advocate for change. We're going to make mistakes from time to time, but your decisions and actions are what will lead us to a new future. I wonder if the commander was quietly waiting for this opportunity to arise. If I keep on barking orders and enforcing rules, then ultimately nothing's going to change. If you want to change, you have to do it yourself. You all realize that, and that's why you were able to act as you did. Koji realized it before any of us, and he acted on it. Commander, can we bring Koji back? I agree, if we can. Is that your collective opinion? His actions were wrong, no doubt, but it was Koji's words that kicked all of this off. I don't think anyone doubts that either. I can't deny it. We need to work together towards this new future. And we'll need his help for that. I see. That's settled then. As of now, Koji can return to active duty, albeit stripped of his former position. He will, however, remain under close surveillance. Such behavior warrants harsh punishment. To be honest, he did summon an attack on the place, so that's pretty bad. Colony Lambda's changing. Let's see how it goes. This is all thanks to you. Not at all. No, the people of Colony Lambda manage this. You keep doing what you do, and I know you'll make something great. Oh, I intend to set it on the right path, yes, but the colony will continue to grow. By my hand or not. As Izzard expected, the colony has started to change. With less red tape to wrangle through, Lambda can now think and act for itself.
I see some relations have changed.
5-star, baby! 5-star!
I see some relations have changed.
Thanks to you guys, a new path has opened up for Colony Lambda to walk. Hey, I think everyone was busting a gut for this, so all we did was lend a hand. In any case, thanks. I hope I can try to repay the favor someday too. Fighting isn't exactly my strong suit, but call me up if you've ever in a tight spot, okay? The next hero, Moraine. That's Koji. You guys, you really showed us up. Hey, it's not like that. Flame Clock is gone, but we were still trying to live the old way. Until now. I'm going to do what I can from now on to find a new way to live, I think. I'm certain you could do it, mate. Stick with it. Where'd Koji go? Went down there, yeah? No, Koji snuck past. I don't think many of us really knew how Commander Izzard has been thinking about things. Captain Roche had a few ideas that we wouldn't have really expected too. Goes to show you, doesn't it? The captain can come off as a bit of a slob sometimes, but his head really is in the right place. I've taken that on board. I need to start thinking for myself too.
I see some relations have changed.
Where did Koji sneak off to? That's Whitby. Koji. No! No, Moraine! Koji will disappear! Better behave from now on, mister. Ah, you lot. I hate that I had to rope you into all this all along with Lambda. Better or worse, your actions have shaped the future of Lambda. Oh, I didn't do squat, really. That was all you and the commander. So thank you. I'll work like a mudder to help everyone out from now on. Yeah, good on you. Just don't summon an attack on your colony again. So the commander was waiting for us to change our way of thinking of our own accord. Yeah, that's how it seems. And here we were pushing off our responsibilities instead of doing our job. He's on another level as our commander. We're so used to blindly receiving orders. Right, we do have a little bit of information here to discuss, but I think it's time for us, before we head down into Macfa Wildwood, to bring an end to a certain Nopon quest line.
Could you all come round for a second?
The Collectopedia cards have really changed. Indeed, you can now offer others presents or use them for other people's benefit, a significant expansion to their purposes. Alexandria and her people did mention it, but seeing it in action really drives it home. It never used to work like this before, so yeah. Destroying the flame clocks has led to a gradual change in people's attitudes, I suppose. They now want to help others foster friendships. And they're using the cards to achieve those things. That's actually kind of nice for a change. Yeah, it's cool to know that what we're doing is making lives better. Nice to see all these little things adding up, ain't it? Right, many a mickle makes, what? It makes a good positive change. What? What's that? Any thanks to us, you guys. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. What? I don't know.
Let's bounce.
We're bouncing. Bouncy time. No, attention! Hey you've really been crushing it lately. Oh, come off it. Only because I got so much help from you. I'll never forget what you did for me here. Just remember, Lambda's got your back. If anyone dares to take you on, they'll have to answer to us first. That's the least we can do. We owe it to Shijima and all our fallen comrades. Shijima. And Baron has dialogue too. Guessing Izzard probably does too. I'm glad they let Koji go. He's a really important friend to me. Did you speak with Koji already? Yeah, it seemed like he understood he'd made some poor decisions. But Koji's a vital member of the team here. With more cooperation, I'm sure we'll make Colony Lambda even better.
I see some relations have changed.
That said then, let's put Ino
Ino, protect one and all!
back in the group. No high ether for Ino. See what Izzard's up to before we pop off to get the 2 Nopons that I still do not have stones from. One that I was sure I had one from, and one that was just before the questline began. Mate, that was not cool of you. Can you have at least let us in on it first? It was a gamble, I suppose, on whether Lambda would be able to change or not. I may have caused you some hassle, but I believe it's a small price to pay for progress. Yeah, but you really shouldn't shoulder a burden like that. We're your friends. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. With every hand movement he makes, he'll be pointing at you.
It's good to keep a